to 2030 Doomsday, I can imagine quite well, and 2030 Celebration Day, to be honest, is a bit harder to imagine. We're about to miss our climate targets. We have obviously the US that's not quite playing along. There's so much going on in the world that would actually lead us to believe that we're not going to reach the targets. And I would say we really just keep dreaming what we need to start doing. It's a very clear North Star, so these 17 goals, a very clear goal, if you will, for all sectors to be thinking about what it takes to build a better world for next generations.
These goals are quite ambitious and we may not achieve them all, but I think they are very worthwhile and they set a range of very important and concrete targets that I fully agree with. As individuals, what can we do? Well, if I go back to that target that focus on the reduction of chronic diseases, there is this issue about lifestyle. Maybe we should try to be conscious citizens and be a bit smart about how we consume, and also to see that the industry is very powerful and trying to influence our consumption patterns in a very aggressive way, and that we should try to maybe offer some resistance in that respect.
We all play different roles. Like, I am an activist, I am an investor, I am a professional, I'm a boss, like I'm managing my people, I'm a consumer. So in each of these roles, there's something that we can do, like vote for the parties that are really all behind climate change and addressing inequality. Go to your bank and ask these questions. It's all these small things. I think that's really where it starts.
From the perspective of my research, I'm very concerned about the global increase of chronic diseases. I worry about also the role of the industry in that context, because what you see is that multinational corporations, I'm talking about tobacco industry, alcohol industry, food and beverages industries, see themselves confronted with increasingly stricter regulation in high-income countries. And they are shifting their markets to countries where that regulation may not be so strict yet. So this is a challenge, and I do think that the industry has a responsibility here. If I go back to my discipline, human rights law, then from that perspective, we see governments as primary responsible actors, realizing human rights and also protecting our health and our well-being. But it is increasingly claimed, and I agree with that claim, that industries, tobacco industry, also have human rights responsibilities. But there is a responsibility. I would say it's a moral responsibility, it's a societal responsibility, and it's a human rights responsibility to respect human rights and also to be very aware of what you put on the market, and that you shouldn't put products on the market that make people sick and that drive individuals and societies into poverty.
Ban Ki-moon, together with his team and the different agencies at the United Nations, really provided a home and a seeding ground for all of that, curation and alignment that had to happen. So, in other words, a transformative role and critical role in really bringing kind of that shared goal that now everybody can, get behind and should be getting behind.